Hey, what is up, my fearless networking friend? Todd Falcone here. Welcome back to another episode. Let's talk about skills for a moment, okay? Something I'm sure I've discussed with this audience many times over the years, the importance of improving your skill sets. Like an example, and I think I mentioned this example on a video probably, I don't know, within the last few weeks, but if we just leave it at this very simple kind of weird example, it's like, you're in the kitchen, and some of you guys are going to remember this. You're in the kitchen, you got a tomato, and you've got this sharp knife that you pull out of your knife block, and you try to cut the tomato, but this, what is supposed to be this really sharp knife blade, can't even cut through the tomato skin yet. As soon as you take it and you put it on a knife sharpener and you sharpen the edge of that, and you can literally almost just touch the knife and it like falls through the tomato, especially if it's a really sharp knife. What does that equate to? That equates to efficiency, right? So the more efficient, the more effective you are, the better the result that you're going to get, and the better the result that you're going to get in less time. So, I'll say this, like, okay, well, we know, I'm sure you do, that prospecting, inviting, exposing, it's the most important activity in network marketing. There is no single activity that is more important than a new distributor in your business or a new customer that buys from you. Okay, there's other things that we do. I'm not saying that's not the case, but that is the most important activity. So if you totally stink at prospecting and you're like timid and shy and stuttery and afraid of your own shadow, and you look at the phone and you can't even pick up the phone because it's just so daunting. And one thing for sure, you're probably likely avoiding it, so you're procrastinating, you're continuing to put off the most important thing. Then you're never going to make money in network marketing. You can't make money in this business without inviting, exposing, presenting, going through that process, prospecting, recruiting, right? I mean, even like myself, when I started 35 years ago, I had no skills, no experience. My business, just so you know, like my experience leading into network marketing was my first job was McDonald's. Second job was Jack in the Box. My third job was parking cars in Long Beach. Doesn't take much of a brain to do that. It was a great job. I enjoyed it. It was a great job to go through college. I sold women's shoes for about 3 months, but I hated having this guy, Fred, stand over my shoulder and stare at me while I was trying to sell a woman a pair of shoes. And the last job that I had before going into network marketing was selling cable television door to door. That was my life experience, my business experience. Nobody's going to say, man, if you were looking at a resume, well, that's a really extensive resume you have there, Todd. You're going to qualify for this, amazing job. Then I find myself getting introduced to network marketing and seeing something there. I was like, wow, this makes sense to me conceptually. And I don't know what your scenario is, but first time I looked at network marketing, I was like, wait a minute, we have this product. There's a need in the marketplace for this product. The product is, I was selling water filters. This goes back to like 1989. LA, dirty water. People are buying these giant jugs, these 5-gallon jugs that you flip over and spill all over your kitchen. I think they've kind of probably figured that out, how to not spill it, because I guess the bottle caps are different now. But first of all, lifting this huge thing, and you're buying water for like $1 a gallon, and this was like pennies on the gallon for the same quality water. So there was dirty water, and people wanted to have clean water and have clean water at a more affordable price, and so that product made sense to me. And then the whole concept, the whole idea of networking, of building a team and earning income on the efforts of other people, that made all the sense to me in the world. But so I joined my very first network marketing company, and I had no network marketing skills. I had no network marketing know-how, no network marketing knowledge, very little sales. Like the women's shoe store, I wouldn't really call that much sales experience. Selling cable television, that was probably a little bit of sales training, but not much. And here I find myself in this business where I got to go drum up business and talk to people, and I was scared to death, man. I was I was super hungry. Okay. I had desire and I had I wanted to win. So because I wanted to win, because I wanted to succeed, and I came to the quick realization that some people are better at prospecting and recruiting than others. And if you're not good at prospecting, it might pay more to be good at prospecting. So I started to seek out advice and counsel and education on learning how to improve my skill sets, sharpen my knife, sharpen my blade, if you will, going back to the tomato example. And I found myself, and it wasn't overnight, it wasn't instantaneous, but over time, through a number of different things that I did to improve my skill sets, I saw that my confidence increased and how I talked to people shifted and changed. And the energy that I brought to the table changed. My ears, listening to things shifted and changed because I learned to be a better listener and what to listen for. And as a result of all of that, of course, that meaning my skills are increasing, I started to get a better result. And also, because I had a higher degree of skill sets, my confidence towards that activity increased. And I've talked to you guys about this many, many times, the correlation between confidence and competence, right? Skills, the more skilled you are, the more confident you're going to be. And this is a confidence game. In fact, I did a video for you guys, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago on the subject of confidence. Like, this is a confidence game. And confidence comes from skills. Right? A big part of your confidence is going to come as a result of your skill set. So, I guess in talking to you, it's like, okay, here's a great thing to do. This is something it's a pretty powerful little exercise. So look at the different things that we do. I'm not going to go through all of them right now, but let's say under the umbrella of prospecting in network marketing. So that would be, rapport building and connecting would be something, inviting, following up, overcoming objections or answering questions, presenting, closing or enrolling, starting or launching distributor. So that's a handful of different activities kind of under that umbrella of business building activities. There's other things, but I'll stop there for this episode. So wouldn't it be cool if you rated yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? 1, I'm the worst there is, and 10, I'm the best there is. Like, what number would you give yourself? And so let's take follow-up, for example. So 1 to 10 on follow-up. Let's say you gave yourself a 3. Well, we know a 3 is not a very good number. And then what you would do is go, okay, well, I don't feel really comfortable, confident, competent with regard to my, following up with people. I want to improve that. Well, how can I go about improving it? What are some ideas? What are some ways that I can go about improving my skill sets around the area, in this case, of follow-up? Write those things down. And then, of course, it's the action so now you have, and we talked, I think, about this like a couple days ago, this concept of like, okay, I'm acquiring knowledge, right? I'm learning something, and I'm learning, okay, these are a few things that would help me to improve my follow-up skills and my follow-up results. And then it's the implementation of that and the consistent implementation of that over and over and over again over time. You'll get to a point where you're going to look back and you're going to go, oh, wow, man, like, I can't believe I was afraid to talk to people. I can't believe I was afraid to pick up the phone. I know so many people in this business that, because I've been around for so long as well, like, I saw them when they first started. Like, I saw there are so many big names in the network marketing profession that I met in their first week or first month or first year in the business when they didn't know what the heck they were doing. And now they're, incredible speakers and, very astute business professionals that, made a decision to work on their skills. They had patience through the process. It's another thing, because it doesn't, you don't become an expert overnight. So you got to be willing to go on the journey, if you will. And the beautiful thing about this business, it is kind of an earn while you learn kind of business. So even if you really aren't that great, you can still kind of meander your way through it as long as you're doing the activity. So the crazy thing is you could be highly inefficient, literally skillless, no skills. And as long as you're doing the right activity, exposures, invites, presenting, getting people in front of what you do, somebody's going to join you. Somebody's going to sign up, and somebody's going to go and do something with it. Now, take a low-skilled versus a high-skilled person, and again, under the umbrella that I'm using as an example here in terms of prospecting, a low-skilled person, if they go through 100 people, they might sponsor, 2 or 3 or 1. A highly skilled person might sign up 5 to 7 to 10 of those people or more. Well, which one would you rather be? It's pretty obvious you'd rather be the one that's more skilled, more confident, signing up more people, more efficient. So, ask yourself, what are you doing to improve your skill sets? Because skills set people apart in everything. I play a lot of golf. There's guys that are incredibly skilled golfers that I can't even hold a candle to them. Fishing. I'm pretty good at fishing. I've been fishing for a long time. I'm not an expert fisherman, but I'm very proficient in fishing. But there's people that are way better than me. Skiing. I've skied for over 40 years. I'm an expert skier. It didn't happen overnight. There are skiers that are better than me. And there's a lot of them that are not as good as me at much less skills, but that's been a journey, a process, and wanting to get good at that thing. And if you're in network marketing, you got to want to get good at network marketing. You don't want to stay wherever it is that you are. You always want to be improving. And by the way, there is an opportunity coming up really soon for you to improve your skill sets, improve your confidence, improve your competence, and just get more done in your business. It's called A-Team, something I've run since 2008. I've been running for like 15 years. The next one is our final one of this year. It starts very soon. The details are on this page. You can actually go to toddfalcone.com/team, TEAM, to get the full details, get yourself registered. We're actually very close to being sold out for this thing, and I'd love to have you. If you think you could do more, if you think you could learn, I'm pretty confident that I can help you develop more skills, feel better about what you're doing, help you become more consistent, and then end results you're going to make more money. So, and then if you're on my podcast, if you're on my YouTube channel, you want to check out the rest of the details on this particular episode that you're plugged into right now. If you come to toddfalcone.com/episode 249, you'll find that, and you'll see the details on that page for A-Team as well. So have a beautiful day. Work on your skills, you guys. It's an important part of the journey, and it's well worth the time to do it. We'll see you next time.